I want to show you something very scary in the charts.
Today for the Bitcoin price with Davinci J15. This is a special episode. Usually we are not doing videos on a Monday, but going onto the Bitcoin chart, you see that Bitcoin was rejected here at the very important 11,100 US dollar level. We are in a free fall mode right now. And the question is this free fall going to continue towards the downside? Or are we getting a bounce at this very important level? Well, we have very clear answers towards these questions with Davinci J15. We will be talking about the charts, about the short term, about the weekly, also in the end, very important. And we will sharing with you here our trading setups, our expectations right now in the immediate short term. And before I am coming to a very important question, I want to urge you guys, this is a special video. Usually we wouldn't do a video on Monday, but we are here for you when the price is falling. So please take a few seconds of your day, sit down, scroll down and smash up the like button for that video. Thank you so much for that. And also please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, press the bell, press on all. And with that being said, I want to come to the most important question of today. Davinci J15, how are you doing today, my man?
In the pipe, 5 by 5, man. Oh, you know what? I love these days, right? Because everybody gets all depressed when it comes down. But I know that Bitcoin, this is just a short, temporary thing. All the information underneath the sea, underneath the body of Bitcoin, where you see the stats, all the stats are saying that Bitcoin is ready to rumble. And I'm so happy, and I'm waiting for that day where you know the haters can no longer speak. How are you doing in Dubai?
I'm doing very well. Dubai is amazing, and you know what? I want to have you here, man. I hope you are going to visit us very soon. Let's wait and see how it goes. But yeah, just what you mentioned before we are going to the charts, this should be already the moment. I mean, we had people talking Bitcoin down at $1. Now at an 10,500x, this should already be the moment where the doubters are saying, well, I was wrong. It is not. Let's hope it will be like that when we are reaching 1 million. But I think only time can tell. Probably these people will never admit. Let's go into the charts, Davinci, and let's look at the short term. I certainly didn't want to see this breakdown, but as sophisticated traders, let's look at the charts and see how we can benefit from this situation. And who else to talk about that if it's not you, Davinci? So let's pull up the charts, and everyone here watching, wait until the end. The weekly will give us a very clear evidence as to what is really happening right now. So wait here until the end of the video.
Okay, as you know, I've drawn a fib here from the bottom where we turned way back at the $10,000 level, or close to it, like the $9,846 level, and we came all the way up to $11,174. That was yeah, no, I thought we were going to break out. I thought for sure this was a nice breakout trade, and nope. That's why I don't like the breakout trades.
I remember you even said it. I don't like it. I don't want to do it.
I know, exactly. I don't like doing them, right? Because they always like. I mean, I'm sure if you can hold it this long, it'll turn out to be okay for you. But you're gonna have to pay for it. You're gonna have to do a little bit of suffering. Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm thinking, okay, well, let's take a look. Really,
and it has to be low leverage.
Could we get a cup in the handle here? Right? We could, right? It could be 61.8 bounce. Or even the 50%, which is at the 10,500. I wouldn't want to see the 61.8 at 10,344. But hey, look at that. There's an AB equals CD, perfect alignment with the 50% level. So maybe we're going to get a bounce here, right? If we zoom in, you can see that a bounce is due, especially since it's outside the Bollinger Band, the 4-hour, and yeah. So yeah, there's a chance that we could get a bounce, but. Unfortunately, there is no divergence like there was here going up. There was a bearish divergence, and yeah, it turned out really bad for us here in Bitcoin land for who were taking like some long trades off of this and maybe taking the bottom here as a stopping point. Yeah, so got stopped out on that one, and that's just the way it is. Trader's life.
But Davinci,
right?
you know what?
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose.
Exactly. This is the trader's life. And I think we had amazing trades within the last few months. And sometimes every trader is sometimes taking a hit. And this is the time. But in the end, it really comes down to if you're making 100 trades and you're profitable 58 times, 60 times, you made a great job as a trader. And I think the score should be even higher within the last few months. So yeah, but do you actually think we are going to go down to the 61.8? And what actual level you want to see Bitcoin closing above, let's say on the weekly, to remain bullish?
Well, let's start with the 4 hour, and then if we can like recapture the 38.2, was the 10,662. That, and we stay above that. That's positive. Not completely the best scenario, meaning it's not like, oh my gosh, the rah bull. But if we stay around the 38.2 and then go higher, we have to break, of course, the $11,200 level on the 4 hour close above that in order to say, okay, yes, time to go higher. But I really think looking at the 4 hour, there is no way. There's a divergence here. There's lots of room for it to go further down. So yeah, 61.8, 78.6, and probably even a test of the $10,000 level is most likely in the cards.
Okay, Davinci, one last thing before we are going to the weekly candles, because the last few words sound a little bit slightly more tilted towards the bearish side, if I can say it like that. Do you think this very, very important $9,829 level, which we 5 times touched it 5 times or so. It is also the 21-week EMA. Do you think we are going to hold it? Do you think we are going to, maybe we can even go to the weekly candles. I want to know, Davinci, do you think we are going to hold this very important weekly EMA, which I talked about it multiple times and you talked about it multiple times?
Well, there's 2 important EMAs that we can point to. One is obviously the 21 EMA moving average, right, which is marked here in this bluish color. Mm-hmm. And if we could just stay above that, that's good enough for me.
Yeah, for me too. Exactly. I mean, this is like the line in the sand. I want to hold, let's say I want to let Bitcoin close above this level. Looking back into the history, we talked about that multiple times. In a bull market, in the 16-17 bull market, Bitcoin didn't even close once below it. We had 7 bounces. So I really agree with you. This is a very important one. What is the second one?
Well, the second one is the 13 EMA. We've closed above it, and now I would like the weekly EMA to close above the 13 EMA for me to remain bullish. And to say, yes, hey, this is not going to be important. We're not going to break through this 21 EMA. Up close below the 13 EMA this week is not a good sign at this point. We have to remain above it, and in order to see some positive action. Staying in between these 2 EMAs is not good at all. I hope that I'm wrong about that, but this is the line in the sand here. This is $10,000. This is $10,000 approximate area. It's got to hold, or we're gonna probably go sideways. And you know what? It's not the end of the world. I mean, Bitcoin's fundamentals haven't changed. Just the TA has changed, and so you have to live with it, right? You have to okay, well, it's reset itself. We're probably in a bearish standpoint right now. If it breaks through the 10,000, let's see how lower it can go. And it's just that I don't want to discuss how much lower it can possibly go after.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'm also observing it the whole time. I think everyone remembers I opened one trade at 9,400 and I have a shorter term trade open exactly at this line in the sand level, exactly at 10,133 US dollars. Probably you people saw it. I showed it a few times in the video. So Davinci, I also want to see Bitcoin holding this level. I think right now it is just for us to wait and see here what Bitcoin is doing. But historically, it is very important to hold it. Thank you so much for that. And just one last question, maybe before we are going to the phase mode, and I have something very important to say also. You would still say, because I see people going incredibly bearish. They are saying Bitcoin is dying, going sideways, it's going nowhere. We are going to break 12,000, never ever. In my personal opinion, this is a very bullish sign. We are basically only 15% below the yearly low, and the people are already bearish, the people are already upset, and they are already scared and bored, or whatever you want to call it. In my opinion, this is a very, very good sign, because this means that there is more room for Bitcoin without giving too many people too many profits. What is your opinion? Do you still see more upside for the end of the year?
So obviously, Bitcoin is going to close higher than it opened this year. Yeah, it opened at 7,000 approximately. I really think that maybe we're going to close probably around 15,000 before we end the year, because all the fundamentals point to that. I mean, there's people with big money, $500 million coming in here, and after seeing that, all these other major corporations, they're going to be making big moves, and you can see that in the average transaction size. I mean, when I saw that the average transaction size, we talked about it on my channel, is over $100,000. Is averaging over $100,000 now for the last month or so. That's incredible.
This is big money.
That's not you and me. That's not you and me buying Bitcoin. That's somebody with millions of dollars to go around and as pocket change.
And we are talking about an average. There are still all the small transactions bringing the average down. So imagine what big chunks of transactions are going through here. Thanks for bringing that up. It's extremely interesting. We will be talking about your channel also. You know what? Let me do that right now. It is very interesting. But for now, I want to give a small call to action, because YouTube disabled this poll function. But I still want to know your opinion. So please, could you go down to the comment section and let me know, do you think we can reach 15,000 this year? Just say yes or no. And if you want, you can attach a reason to it. And I would love to go into the comment section and see your guys' opinion. I will try to answer at least 20, 30 comments. So please go down, leave a nice and valuable comment. And yeah, I will for sure check it out and engage on it. So thank you so much for your support, guys. Also for smashing up the like button. But also, Davinci, I wanted to say something, because our collaborations are doing extremely well. Your videos are doing well. My videos are doing well. But I am sure there are still some people out there who don't know that you are doing daily videos on your channel. So everyone who is interested in amazing daily content of Davinci, if you scroll down to the comment section I just mentioned, on the top of that comment section, you find the link of Davinci's YouTube channel. You can just click it and you get redirected and you subscribe to his channel. He is pushing daily content as well. It is different to the content we are pushing here. Still recommend you watching both videos, but this content is amazing. So please, guys, go over and subscribe to him. And also, if you want more of my life, mindset, and daily Bitcoin content, you should also follow me here on Instagram. My account recently got verified, which is very great news, and I am posting here many stories per day. Me in the Sahara, me with Davinci in Moscow. So a lot of very interesting posts. Make sure you follow me on Instagram as well. Link down below. And Davinci, do you want to share something about your channel? Because man, your quality improved already significantly, and you have a lot of plans in the pipeline.
Exactly. Well, we've moved into a studio that I built inside my house. I've reconstructed one of the rooms in the house into a studio. The sound quality has improved. Also, the video quality, we're broadcasting in 1080p the live show, and I'm planning to buy a new computer so that we can increase the quality of the show. And also, we're still buying more equipment so that we can improve the show all together. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm really excited about it, and I hope everybody else is as well.
Yeah, you will be taking over, Davinci. Very happy about that. And yeah, thank you everyone for watching, for coming back to our channel. It is a red day. It's not the most the nicest day, the most friendly day for every Bitcoin holder, but we will get over it. And as I mentioned before, we are like 14-15% below the yearly high. Is that really that bad, considering that we usually have like 30, 40, 45% retracements? Even if Bitcoin dumps down to whatever, like $9,800, it is not the end of the world, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for smashing up the like button, leaving your thoughts in the comment section down below, following Davinci on YouTube, following me on Instagram. And with that being said, we will see each other very soon. And Davinci, do you have any last words to share before we are wrapping it up?
Always play from a position of strength and don't get wrecked.
Do not get wrecked, guys. I almost forgot it. Thank you so much for watching. And you know what? I want to show you the skyline of Dubai quickly. Look at this. Can you really see it? Yeah. I think it is visible.
It's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
And as always, guys, bye-bye.